What's up, guys? It is 5 a.m. Coachy just showed up at my house. We're getting ready to head out to the first ever BombBomb Rehumanize Conference. I've been fortunate enough to be asked to kick off day one of the event with a little keynote. So I'm super stoked. We're going to vlog the entire trip, share all of these adventures with you guys. So let's get to it. Just landed here in Denver, Colorado. We're here for the Rehumanize Conference. All the big names in the industry are out here. Stoked to learn from these guys and share with these guys and just kind of all come together, put our irons in the fire. It'll be fun. Super stoked for this conference. All high level people that are crushing it with video. So it's gonna be a super fun event. I'm getting on stage tomorrow. Talk I call Squeeze, and the whole goal of that talk is just to how do you squeeze everything out of every video you do? It takes a lot of work to create some of these videos. Yeah, we want that video to last forever. Squeeze that and get it into Instagram, into YouTube, into Twitter, into Facebook, and all these other places. So we're gonna share all those strategies and the specific technologies we're using to get it to all those places. So I'm super stoked to share it. The thing that's helped me get my business to where it is today is from all of the masterminding and networking with the smartest people around the country. And today it's all the smartest people that specifically focus on video. So I'm stoked to learn from all of these guys.
My world crumbles when you are not in hell.
I took a class and they tell you to build a story of the person you want to hire. Okay. So like, what do they do? Tell me like, what does this person look like? What is their skill set, everything? And then take that story and tell that story to everybody that you know. So tell it to your agents, tell it to your title companies, your escrow companies, your lenders. Just tell everybody, like, I'm looking for somebody who does, and so I had the idea, I was like, I'm looking for somebody who does photos, who does videos, and can also do all of our social media marketing. One of my agents was like, hey, I used to work with this guy at Best Buy. He used to sell cameras there, and now he does wedding photography. He's like, you should talk to him.
And that was you?
And that was Brian.
Wow.
I took him out to lunch and kind of told him about the position I'm looking for and talked a lot about flying drones, because that was like 4.5 years ago. Drones were new then.
Right.
Told him I wanted to fly a drone. He's like, oh, I've never flown a drone. Finished the lunch, and like an hour later he sent me like his receipt, like, hey, just signed up to learn how to fly drones. Like, he took it upon himself.
He was
paid
into
money to learn how to fly a drone before he ever had the position.
Wow.
That's just who he is. Like, he's obsessed with learning and getting better and improving, and
we love that.
Yeah, and so that was like a taste of what was to come, and now I'm very fortunate.
Was it a chicken wing lunch?
There you go.
No, I've heard of buffalo wings. Buffalo wings are like the... First of all, why would someone order a whole plate of chicken wings? It's not tasty. There's nothing in it on it. Nothing in it, right?
Great.
I mean, the sauce is tasty, I bet. Yeah? Is that... No, I may have tried one time somewhere, but I didn't like it, so that's it.
You guys are like the first ones, you're hungry for it. We have a BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal, is that we want to rehumanize the planet.
The first core competency is speed to video. The second core competency that we have is we work where you do. And the last is engagement at scale. Honestly, this is the area that I want to do better in the next couple of years or future. I want to do engagement at scale better.
Day one takeaways. Day one was all about having the whole crew from BombBomb, just making sure we understand all of the features that are available with their product. One was the ability to use their screen record feature. Kind of cool, puts you in a little bubble down in the bottom, and then you can have record what's on your screen. So one of the ways I'm thinking of using that is doing it to help explain contracts to clients. Instead of having to explain that same thing over and over and over again every time with a new client, you could just go through that contract one time with a really good screen record, make that what we call evergreen, and then you could reuse that video over and over again. Another one that I love is the depth that you can go with the tracking that they make available to you. I mean, every email that's going out, they're tracking those, they're tracking the open rates and the plays and all of that stuff. We can really take that information and understand what is it that our clients are opening, what videos are they playing, and who are our most engaged people. So take that information and put that to use.
That's close. That's what I love about this. Like the collaborations and the conversations that happen even outside of that room. It's like, there's a relationship building. That's fun.
That's not good. We're gonna have to ask for another bed.
So Kyle, this is our room.
Yeah, we're gonna share this bed, baby.
One bed. 2 people.
2 guys, 1 bed.
That's
I was supposed to have a room with 2 beds. It looks like I got one with 1 king bed. And while he's cute, I don't want to share a bed with him. So.
I'm not even that cute. All right, that's more like it. There we go.
So what I have set up so far is they're gonna text a number to call action. Call action is gonna send them a text, hey, thanks so much for coming. Make sure to check your email for the links that we promised you. And then within Zapier, it's gonna take the info that came in from call action and it's gonna connect that to BombBomb, automatically fire off a custom video that I recorded for everybody. Then I'm also gonna add a 3rd step in Zapier to add them to a list within BombBomb. So now once they're in that list, I can easily send another follow-up video out to everybody whenever I want to. So
what just happened?
So we were just working on setting up some automation and then ding! Wait, they're texting us. All we have is their phone number. We don't have their email address. So I'm gonna reset this campaign up here and make sure that we just text them the info as opposed to emailing the info. I feel good, dude. I get excited for this. Now, back in the day, I used to be concerned about like all the people and the lights and all that would be intimidating, but now all I care about is I go out there and crush and get value. Like there's gonna probably be 10 speakers today. Like I wanna make sure I'm one of the ones that they remember above everybody else, but I've never been the first one up. So that's usually like the super high energy guy and that is totally not me. But I'll just go out there, I'll drop some F-bombs, maybe I'll drink on stage or something, I'll wake people up. So we're gonna make it a little fun. We're gonna start this off with a little something fun I've never done on stage before.
So much for joining us for our first ever Rehumanize event. I know you're excited for our first speaker. There's a reason that we picked him to kick this off. He is a key video influencer. In fact, he won 2nd place in the overall and the real estate video influencer category. He's an individual that knows that if you're going to take time to make video, you absolutely have to maximize it. Kyle Whissel.
Normally I'm a drinker, and so if I'm gonna open today, I probably am gonna need a little drink here, so. What my talk today is really to teach you how to squeeze every ounce out of every single video that you do. Take those videos that we're creating and create multiple pieces of content from those videos, put them into multiple platforms, and have those videos live on forever. As I went through all of the numbers in my business, I looked at how many transactions we had done the year before. I looked at how much money we had spent for all of the photography, all of the videography on all of those listings. And so mathematically, that's $45,000 that I spent just for photo and video, nothing else. I could probably hire somebody full-time for $45,000 or thereabouts. And now, not only can I have someone just to shoot the photos and videos of my listings, but now I can have somebody 40 hours a week to take all these crazy ass ideas I have in my head and make them a reality. And so that's where this guy comes in. So some of you guys know Brian. If you don't, meet him, he's awesome. He's way smarter than I am. He makes my job easy. 4 years now, we've cranked out over 1,000 videos. We've had over 10 million views on those videos. It's truly helped us become the digital mayor of our community. What I've learned is there's 4 things right now that people really engage with. If you go on Instagram, the 4 things you're gonna see: food, fashion, fitness, and family. It's gonna be those 4. For me, I love food. that's what I got for you guys. I appreciate the time today. Hopefully that helps. Just finished up opening up for BombBomb Unite. Got to bring some mimosas on stage. Thanks to Brian, it was a mango orange mimosa, but super fun, super honored to get the opportunity to speak at the event. There's like 500 people here. And what's cool, speaking to an audience like this, these are people who are already shooting video. So this isn't like an intro to video. This is like that next level of video. So super stoked to get to share that stuff with these guys. It seemed like it was really well received, and now it's time to network and build some relationships.
This is how I vlog. Brian, this is how you vlog. When you ask about questions about vlogging,
Video for video.
grab the camera yourself and talk right into the camera.
Just finished up day 2, super fun day. Honestly, I wasn't here for me. I was really here to learn from some of the other top practitioners in the industry. So kicked off today, Alex McFadden. He's a lender up in Canada. And super cool to hear, he's literally built a mortgage brand around him and his pugs, like little pug dogs. But it was really cool. The main thing I took away from his talk was just the importance of consistency with the look, the feel, the frequency, all of that stuff with all the videos that he's putting out. No matter what, there's always gonna be some haters, and you've gotta just forget about the haters and embrace the lovers that are out there that really embrace that brand that you built. Then we heard from Christoph Chu. Christoph Chu is just one of the coolest dudes out there. He goes and sells multi-million-dollar homes in Beverly Hills all day, but is one of the most real people you'll meet in the industry as well. And just his ability to tell stories and the way that he articulates these homes and the features in the homes and what he does for his clients to help sell these things for, you know, millions and millions of dollars was really cool. Then we had Kelly LeClaire, who comes from a news background. So she's, you know, been out there doing news broadcasting, and so she had a lot of really good stuff that she was sharing, you know, from her experience in that field and understanding the duration that you need to hit with things and when to do stand-up shots and what to do with your intros and how long the intros should be. So there's a lot of really good content built around that. Judy Weininger out of New Jersey. And she's awesome. She's doing some really cool community videos. Some of the ones that I thought were great was some of the stuff connecting with the local schools and some of the local charities. You know, it's very good to give back to both, you know, of those. The schools are literally raising the leaders of tomorrow, and the charities are out there giving back. And so those are two things as realtors I think we should be super involved in. So it's really cool to see how she could take you know, these schools and charities and do really cool videos spotlighting who they are and what they're all about. So I love that. Jay Macklin out of Scottsdale, Arizona, talking about how he's utilizing BombBomb videos with his recruiting and really just understanding what is his model and utilizing the value proposition that's his model to articulate that to agents and understanding what are the things that agents need, and they need support and they need structure, they need systems, they need all of that stuff. And so he's utilizing video to get the message out there that what his value proposition is solves the problems that the agents have. So that was great. Cliff Saunders, this dude's done like 12,000 BombBomb videos, which is crazy. And so this guy's just shooting video for every single thing. He'll shoot a video before he talks to somebody, then he'll talk to somebody on the phone, he'll shoot a video after he talks to them. They're just consistently, him and his entire team, cranking out videos just to really humanize who they are and become real people, because far too often we're, you know, in this like robocalling era, we lose a lot of that personal touch, and that trustworthiness goes out the window. People don't really get to know and like you when you're hammering them with phone calls, but when they get to see you on video, they get to see your face, your body language, hear your tonality, the words that you're saying, can really communicate on another level with people. So I loved that. Tonight, Punch Bowl Social, which is a really fun place. They do bowling, and there's darts, and there's pool, and there's arcade games. So we're taking over the spot tonight, and they want to keep that networking going. And networking at conferences, that's one of the main reasons we come to these things. Like half of what we learn is during the 8-hour day, and the other half is the 3 or 4 hours afterwards at the networking event. So I'm stoked to get out there, meet some new people, and learn some new things.
Look at my beautiful new shoes.
It's mid-May and it's snowing. Conference has been amazing. Last night we went out, partied it up at Punch Bowl Social, but we're going into day 3. Let's get to it.
on behalf of us, thank you for your time and your attention and your willingness to learn to be a part of the movement. And that's the power of video! It's amazing! Pleasure to meet you.
So I currently have 2 full-time videographers on my team. So I hired my first one about 4.5 years ago, hired my second one about a year ago now. So we're cranking out an average of 1 video a day. So we'll crank out 300 plus videos this year.
Mac and cheese, there will never be another mac and cheese.
I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Done, dude. Like, first ever BombBomb Rehumanize. How much went into putting this event together? Like, how long have you planned it?
9 months of really like full-on planning, literally daily planning with the entire team, with who we want to speak. You know, do we want only practitioners like you? Do we not want it? Because we went down several paths, and then finding the location, and then making sure the presentation's all aligned. Because there's nothing worse than disjointed presentations back and forth. It just requires so much more work and effort, and that's why other people usually don't do it.
This conference again was so sick because it was all of the people who are actually out there doing video. This wasn't the people that want to do video, this is the people that are doing video. And so getting to learn from the people that are actually out and doing it and what they're doing to really take it to that next level was super fun. So the morning kicked off with Michael Thorne and Jesse Peters, 2 Canadian dudes who absolutely crush it in video. And Jesse really talked a lot about some of just the simple things that we can do from our cell phones. And one that I'm really into, that I'm really digging right now, and it's the fastest growing segment in social media history, is Instagram stories. And so using those stories to really tell the story of your life, make your life a reality show, and you can do that with the Instagram stories. So I love that. And then Michael Thorne just talking about, the details of the equipment that they're using to shoot their videos. Key lights, fill lights, hair lights, backlights, all of that stuff. Some of the little tricks and things to make the videos go to another level, and how using different frame rates, 24 frames a second versus 30 frames a second, and how that looks different was super, super cool. So I loved that. Jason Ferris, awesome dude out of Fresno. The thing I loved with him is, sending surveys out to their database to learn the likes and dislikes of their clients, and then segmenting out the information that they send to the clients based upon the likes. I mean, if you got a bunch of people that are beer drinkers, send them your video about the new brewery in town. If you got people that are dog lovers, send them a video about the new dog park that just opened up. So I love that. All the guys from BombBomb sharing all the new tools and stuff. If you guys don't have BombBomb, you need it. I mean, it is just a go-to source when you want to integrate video into your communication. And talking about the one-to-one communication. There were a couple lenders that had some really good sessions too, talking about how they go and literally have a calendar in the background and help their clients see visually, okay, here's the day we go in escrow, here's the day we lock, here's the day we sign disclosures, and showing them visually on that calendar. I thought that was awesome. So all in all, insane, awesome day, had a blast. This was their first ever conference, and it was amazing. Like, usually people's first conference, you just kind of expect it to be okay, but this was next level. They really, really raised the bar and set the bar high. It's gonna be tough for them to top it next year. So super stoked to get to share and learn from all of these amazing people.